And we're ready here. We're live into the action, and it's time for a little ancient play. But this is a very new map for Brazen because they frankly just haven't played it a lot recently. So it's not ancient, it's fresh. What are we going to get? I don't know. Let's find out together here, John.
Let's. Feels like we never left ancient, right? Since last night. But we're here again. And Arzu is going to be creeping up towards mid. He's already made his way towards red room, so this isn't too bad in terms of positioning, not to mention the rest of the team lining up for the hit towards the B site. Smokes are primed. MIBR only a couple of players on B, so perhaps Brazen a chance to overload, and here come the smokes.
Comes the play out, BRN. Trying to hit some shots, but he's going to have to withdraw. It's a bit of a retake setup to shoot allow the bomb plant over to Brazen, and now Arzu gets activated in mid. He'll be cleaned out with only one. So the retake can't get going here, but it is going to be a retake required for MIBR, and, well, Turtle's position could be vital. They don't have a ton of utility. They don't have a kit either, so MIBR are going to have to do this with the guns, going to have to do it with the pistols. Going to have to tap their way on through. And this is a great setup. Solo, ready for them. Can't execute, though. Had the right idea. Not quite the execution. All falls to infinite. Players already tapped on, and that'll be a comfortable defuse for MIBR.
Oh, man. Brazen, the right idea, but just peering around those corners. As soon as they poke their heads out into the open, MIBR punishes, and it's just a slaughter. Just an absolute slaughter on the retake. 1-0 in favor of the Brazilian squad. Looking at Brazen, well, they're going to force up. Why not? They got the bomb plant. Let's see if they can do a little something here. Did get the opening frag in that previous round. Unfortunately for them, it was the only frag they found. And again, I do like this Brazen roster. I'm just not sure about their level of competition against MIBR. That's all.
Well, it's early days. It's a chance to prove themselves for sure.
Yes.
And we do know, I mean, these are players who know the score, who've been around the block.
Oh, yeah.
Who have some experience here for sure. We'll see if they can do it. Exit is going to be point man. He's been left as the solo A player. No one's close to rotate. Closest is Jota and towards mid. Doesn't mean he's kind of on an island. But let's see. If he's island type resourceful. Utility sailing over. There's a small top to get him. No, not quite. A little bit too deep. But only 1 for 1 is very fine for Brazen. They've taken the site. There's no one in Donut either. So they're going to be able to plant the bomb. Henny seems to still be waiting to see if someone's coming into mid late. That's not going to happen. Henny's going to want to condense this angle. And, well, now having spotted players. It's a bit of an awkward retake. Arzu does give an opener early on. That's the inroads back into this round. And with SMG, Deagle, it's going to be tough to hold on. There's one smoke for Henny as well, so they can get onto this defuse. It all falls to infinite. Try and pick up his teammate's rifle. And even spamming this with the Deagle is going to be a tough ask. Henny's chasing this down now. Infinite knows he's not long for this world. One way or another, the bomb is getting defused. The question is just, does Infinite live? The answer's a resounding no.
Now loses to the USP of Henny, and that's going to make it 2-0 for MIBR. Credit to Brazen. The executes have been good so far on each bomb site. First towards B and then towards A. They got the opening frag on a trade and plant the bomb. But after that, as soon as they get into those aim duels in the latter part of the post plant, MIBR are just able to pick them apart. So we'll see if things change here, but it'll probably take another round because they don't have a proper buy-up coming through. It's going to be a Tech 9, 2 Deagles, and 2 P250s for Brazen. No util available, and only 2 players have body armor. So we'll see what they can achieve here. Probably a bomb plant is best case scenario. Henny, oh, he's going to get aggressive. MIBR certainly like to push up when they feel like they have an advantage in terms of firepower. And you see Henny, at the end of the day, just going to toss that smoke on forward and back off. Wait for someone to come his way. But 2 players are all the way at the bottom of mid here for MIBR.
And look at how passive the hold is for MIBR initially on towards A. They had a lot of issues yesterday against Mythic with A getting overwhelmed, with one player getting caught off. And you can see the adjustment in the way they're playing it this time. This is much more conservative on their angling. I like the change, right? Because it was Exit or at various times Turtle, Henny as well, where they just leave one player really postured close to A main. They'd get overwhelmed. The poke back in. It's a little bit of a stretch, but taking the player in mid makes it a bit easier. Now Henny is going to make some money.
Whew, $1,800 in the back pocket of Henny. And a 3-0 lead for
That's an AWP
MIBR.
right here.
Oh, yeah. No question. There it is. Henny, no reason not to invest in that with the amount of money he had coming into this round. There's the big green 3A1Ss and the FAMAS here for MIBR over on Brazen. They do have the buy up again as well. 4AKs and the up. And again, you know, good entry towards the site. But like you mentioned, Mike, the adjustment is there for MIBR on that A site. Passive play from Exit. I think Exit was actually playing towards Donut at times yesterday, but this time in the Catacombs, and it did serve him pretty well. All right, let's see what happens here for Brazen. Looks like they're going to favor splitting up across the map. 3 players heading in towards mid. The other 2 are leaning to B, but they're held off by a smoke for the time being. And look where BRNZN and Turtle are, setting up a crossfire for anyone that comes out. This is dangerous territory for Brazen to go into, should they choose to go to the B site.
They are choosing. They are choosing, at least on this posturing. 3 players grouped outside of B main. With the smoke fading, the question does become, does Turtle get a little antsy? Does he try and poke on in? Flashbang is there. Response needs to be, but it's only 1 for BRN. This could be tough now. Man advantage for Brazen. This is the best opportunity in a long while, but Henny does not want to allow that last. He's so snappy with the AWP, man.
He is.
He's just such a ridiculously good player. And he clears out great in mid. So mid's lost. It's just these 2 players towards B main. And a nice timely tuck from JOTA. Puts him into the corner. Puts everything on Arzu. We'll find the first. Exit gone. Tries to go to the rifle. Pressure on. And JOTA sidesteps into that one.
Another great effort by Brazen. I love the way they cleared out double doors. They throw the flash over. They catch 1 player in the corner playing anti-flash, so didn't even have a chance to fire back. And then BRN only gets 1 before getting traded. So it was a great job getting out towards the B site. But afterwards, the players at mid had to deal with Henny, and well, they couldn't. He took down both of them and really neutered that hit towards the B site. So a timeout's going to be called, I have to imagine, by Brazen, to talk things over, because despite a few things going right, they need to get the aim duels won once they get to the bomb sites.
Time for some Tech9 magic.
Yeah.
What would the total... Hold on. If you have a full Tech9 buy...
Yes. What's your question?
Doing math in my brain box. Is it a Tech 45? It's a Tech 45, right?
What are you trying? I'm trying to figure out what
9 times 5, man. 5 Tech9s?
Oh
Tech
my
45. 2 zigzags.
That's what you were going for?
This one's a Tech 36. There were only 4 of them. Oh, and it's not so many anymore. Back down to just the Tech 9. What are you doing here? Disastrous here. Tech 9's getting nothing. They've just been overwhelmed. The aggressive posturing from MIBR, I mean, they were ready for that fight. They took it. Half those kills came from spam, and, well, it's another round that's a complete non-starter for Brazen.
You do know the math trick with 9.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, good.
I know how to do it. It just took me a minute. Normally I wouldn't hesitate, but I was doing math live.
It's on air, yes.
So I had to like quadruple check it in my head.
You don't have the fearlessness that I do on math on air.
I mean, again, it's like one of those things where I knew it, and then I just spent a little while going back through in my mind and being like, do I really know it though? Am I confident enough to say that on the air? Because inevitably, this will be the one time I forget my damn times tables.
It's just a clip after that, Mike. It's fine.
Easy.
Easy content. All right, let's jump into this round now. Round 6, MIBR. Well, they're cruising. Brazen. Wow, only 6 frags combined. Averaging about a frag per round. A little under that, in fact. Across the entire team. JOTA is going to get the Molotov onto Infinite, so that's already a great start here for MIBR. BRN.
JOTA hasn't died yet,
fade.
which is fun.
Neither has Henny.
Nope. They're the unkillable men right now. RN wants to get aggro with it. He's going to get him one. That's unpunishable. Oh, the lineup there. Oh, he doesn't know. He has no idea, but that could have been 2, and there's going to be a collection. Oh, they keep getting caught right outside of Cave. maybe need to stop standing on that spot because clearly BRN's going to check it. He's learned. This is going to be a mowdown, and Jota will take the final kill. Another round where he escapes unscathed and picks up 2 for himself. His money has got to be stupid right now. Okay, only 8K. I thought it would be worse. He's been dropping guns for his teammates. Henny sitting at 8,500 as well. I got some substantial cash building up at that MIBR side.
Oh, yeah. MIBR looking good in every way right now. Brazen. 4 Deagles make that 3 Deagles, a P250, and a Tech 9 coming through. Decent chunky utility, so maybe they'll be able to get one, and they do! There's Dangerous. Entry found again, which they have been able to do in quite a few of these rounds. It's just the follow-up that hasn't been there. Will that change here? Can the pistols bring some magic through? Polo peeking out from Jaguar into Cave, trying to get the headshot on BRN, who has been very difficult to take down, and unfortunately for him, he can't. And Henny, blinded, connects on Grape on the timing here in Donuts. So
Henny is vulnerable, though. That's the one vulnerability in this round. They killed Jota. All right, round successful. None of the rest matters. They've taken out one of the unkill. Go kill Henny. Go kill Henny, and you don't need to win this round. You've done enough. Infinite's going to try. He's a man on a mission. Doesn't have the bomb, so this mission is going to be a little limited in what he can accomplish.
Yeah.
But if he gets this flank on through and he kills Henny, they've at least made the unkillable one shed blood. And that is exactly what Infinite's going to try and do. I appreciate the commitment.
Yeah.
Just one mission. Kill Henny. He's coming in. Henny.
Do it.
Talking to the corner. It's going to be Deeg on Deeg.
Come on.
Who do they got? Oh, he's checking the wrong way. Henny gives him the slip. Elusive for one more round.
I like how Henny just shift walks away from that completely unnecessarily.
Smooth criminal, man.
Yeah.
That's the fewest footsteps thing. He wants that in the post game.
That's awesome.
I always laugh when someone gets that because it's basically just the game calling you a baiter.
Yes. Here we go. Brazen's back on the buy. What do we do this time? Looks like the B pop potentially going to come through. There's the Molotov thrown top of ramp. They're already pushing up, but a good counter molly thrown by MIBR to keep them at bay. And in fact, 2 are thrown, surrounding them and forcing them to hold this position, meaning that BRN can try and peek around. He will. He clears out mid, has the nade ready, and he tosses that on forward. It won't be that much damage, none at all. The Turtle's waiting on the site. He gets 1, 2, even though he's blinded, but Polo at least finds a trade from the grave. Oh, excuse me, not from the grave. He's still alive. He gets the Molotov frag, and now they're going to move on to the B site. It has been vacated,
so
Mike.
Good. He rose from the grave, John.
Yes, exactly.
He ascended back in, and on the 3rd round, he rose. Oh no, Jota's going to put him right back into the grave. Go away. Go away. No escape for you. Jota died once, and that's more times than he was planning to this map. He is just ridiculous right now. I mean, look, Brazen, their flashbangs are not terribly effective. Every time they get out into an angle, they're coming through a smoke, they're coming through a Molotov, they're coming through something straight into the line of fire. So they're losing the bodies just galore. I mean, this is tough, right? I'm not quite sure what the antidote is here. Maybe a little bit more of an emphasis on mid control, but when they've gone mid, they've been punished by Henny here. There are no easy answers. Getting Infinite activated is a huge thing that they can do. He hasn't hit the board just yet, and he was a player where you're looking at to be a key piece for this team, so they need him online. But there's a lot of things that need to get fixed very quickly. Otherwise, we're just going to be thinking about map 2.
Yeah, unfortunately for Brazen as well, Jota's out fragging the entire team by 2. So that's not, yeah, that's a big oof. 8-0, 9th round coming up, and Brazen, I mean, they've been back and forth, buy around, pistol around, pistol around. They can't find any type of rhythm, and that's the problem when you're not getting the frags and losing every single round. It just does not go well for your economy. Grape. Want to go into A main. They've really tried working B a lot. To their credit, they are getting some entries, but once they get onto the site, it's just been an easy clean for Jota or whoever might be there. Henny's going to get the opener again onto Grape. That was towards A main, so the lurk presence is gone. Oh boy. Turtle sprays down Arzu and Dangerous, making it look easy, and now it's just Infinite and Polo with 117 HP combined and very little map control. At least Polo's managed to make his way up to Jaguar. could surprise perhaps one player, Turtle, maybe, or BRN, excuse me.
BJOTA is close here in mid. He's got one and a second. All right, so here's what you got to do if you're Brazen, right? Nothing is working. You are just not being able to go toe-to-toe in gunfights, so you got to overload. You got to overload. You got to pick a site.
Blitz,
you get full utility at this point. Just dump your execute in, dump your nades out, sponge them onto a site, and just go. Go so fast that you can't even think about what to do in the round. Just go so fast that no one can process, and just let your Ripper frag out instincts take over.
Yeah.
Because at this point, when you're thinking it's not working, so just shut off the brains. Here we go. All right, fast play into
muscle
speed.
memory.
Let's go. Pace, 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 pace. They're up. Turtle's deleted one. Turtle's just killing them all. Turtle is faster. Okay, this is why I'm not a coach.
Yes.
I love the idea, though, because I can't get any nades out.
Oh.
See, here's the problem. We'll talk about it in a minute, because Turtle's just going to kill everybody. At least Henny has died. That is the first death of the game so far. It's not going to lead to a round win. Turtle gets an ace. Beautiful done.
What's
the
problem,
turtle shell has 5 parts, and Turtle takes them. So here's what was wrong with that. They did the fast. They didn't throw the nades. They had full belt of utility, and they just ignored those to go straight through. There's a middle ground where you go quickly, throw the execute, and then go in.
Yeah, utility would have helped a lot. Some flashbangs to blind Turtle so he doesn't have clear visibility on the first 2 players to try and enter into the site. For sure, that would have assisted. But again, even with a quick hit on MIBR, it's not going to be an easy task to take them down. So, again.
This is relentless right now, man.
Yeah.
This is relentless. Polo's been spotted. He's not dead yet, which is better than it has started most of the time for Brazen. And there it is. Okay, goodbye, Polo.
Dang.
You know, this Polo makes me remember old Poyo.
Oh,
Poyo.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Last played on, I think Torque was his last roster.
Ooh, I'll have to check
that
that.
on the whole.
Oh, nice shot from Grape. Jota goes down, then he gets a second on exit. Okay, Grape, at least making it exciting. It's over, but nice shots from Grape as BRN takes him down, but...
Oh, that's right. He played with Old Guys Club for a little while. And he was on that Envy team? Oh, man. He was on Envy?
Where's he now?
He hasn't played since 2019, I don't think.
Okay.
And even then, I think he was just standing in for Old Guys Club for funsies.
Yeah, that Old Guys Club roster was fun, though.
Times played with Envy, Ghost, Torque, GX, Rush back in the day.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. Old school. Ooh, Arzu, that's a ripper. Okay, opener for Brazen. These have been few and far between. Arzu, though, just takes the initiative. Makes this happen. Turtle's going to get aggressive off the back of it. Stage in towards B main. He's brought Jota in as well to support. They actually don't have a lot of nades left on MIBR. Surprisingly depleted, as they just dumped a ton early. Oh, if there's a flash for this peak, this would be huge. There's no flash, but there is a peak, and there's a spot. There's a kill. Turtle knock off the next. Dangerous brings that in. So this is now a very promising situation. Jota's going to work his way in towards the corner. He needs some support. He's getting it in the form of Henny. So this could be a little awkward. Just going through. Jota's quite isolated. The op shot rings out mostly to distract. Grape's going to come in to clear this, but he doesn't get the kill. 1 for 1, though. Makes this possible. Henny just trying his luck. 2-on-3 retake. Nice damage done, and there's the collection. There's the cleanup. Henny's found 1. Even numbers. It's all about this fight.
Ours just got the spot.
And Infinite's got the shot. Okay, why not? Henny will make it go with this. He's been incredible. He's been a revelation this game. But he's not got this one. Arzu takes command of the round. 3 big kills to finally put Brazen on the board.
Wow, that's what they needed. Needed someone to step up and start to get some quick picks onto MIBR. And Arzu did exactly that. Opened up the round with a ripper, I think, in towards Jaguar. And then afterwards worked his way onto the site to find 2 more. And Brazen get their first round. They break the goose egg. Let's see if they can follow it up with a second here. And the good thing about Brazen in that round is they also continued to get the trades. They lost a player, but immediately afterwards, instant trade. So let's see if they can keep that rhythm up and get themselves back into this map, because it has not been good for them so far. They're going to try and work A main now. 3 players moving up. The 4th flanking behind. A lurk is moving into B, but Polo gets one. The thing is, Bjorn was right behind him and didn't realize, didn't clear that corner because of the smoke. So that means a trade comes through. Exit tosses the Molotov as soon as he spots the body. Infinite walks right into the fire. And Exit finishes him off with the bullets and tosses a smoke right into set fire. And look at all the damage that was done by both the util and the bullets. Ours are down to 25. Dane at 7. They are limping along with the only full HP player being Grape.
Let's see if this grape is enough. One more of the line, perhaps. Dane's been spotted. Yaren not cut off by that. He's able to withdraw, hold on to the space. Cost him a lot of health, but you know what? Time is starting to get short here.
Yep.
They're grouped on mass. They're going to go in towards the site. The key's going to be getting past Jota. 35 seconds. They got to go. MIBR withdrawing, playing a little bit of a retake setup here. Because they're wary about mid. Mid's been left open, and they know it. So Jota's kind of left as the sole sentinel here. And they'll play a retake setup if the hit does come through, which it is. Bomb's coming in. That molly bounces a little awkwardly, gives him some extra time to stick around, and they suffer for it. Jota's now killed 2. The bomb will go down, but, well, you were hoping to get around out of this, and that's maybe not going to happen. Grape, some rippers of shots. He's got 2. Grape in the 1v4 hold. He's able to back away. He's able to buy himself space. He's withdrawing here. Numbers against him still. His position known. They're going to start to get on that tap. Over. And he peeked just a little bit too soon into his own flashbang. He's down for the count. MIBR back in control.
Fantastic effort from Grape, though. Isolates 2 1v1s, then throws the flashbang. The problem with the flash, just a little bit off because it blinds him as he comes around the corner. Maybe just his timing peeking around was the problem, but either way, as soon as he gets flashed by it, he loses his focus, and then MIBR are able to get a very quick frag and a defusal. So, like you said, MIBR back to their winning ways, 12-1 in their favor, but at least Brazen have been getting bomb plants pretty consistently over the last few rounds. That means they'll have a buy-up coming through here. 3 AKs, the op, and the Galil. MIBR trying to go for that aggressive push towards mid, but a good smoke from Brazen into Red Room will force them back a little bit. So the space is gained for them to use, but they're going to instead choose to go towards A main, where Exit is waiting.
It's been a quieter game for Exit. His teammates have been hogging the glory. Exit's usually the one who's content to chill back here. But now it's time for this A anchor to shine. Util sailing out. Here's his moment. Here it's time for the hero play. Flashbang dodge, his position overlooked, and he's hit. Ooh, that flash was good. That was actually Jota's flash, so it was the opposite of good. It caught Henny off and led to his death. Maybe would have allowed him the space to get out, but he reaggressed, and, well, it's a 4-on-3. There's enough money here for MIBR that they can play with abandon. They can just rock on in and not worry about it. Only 1 round left in the half, so hey, might as well give it the old college try. This one is looking good. The most commanding round we've had in this game for Brazen. A great intake, decisive in it, and they'll get away with 3 alive.
And Infinite woke up here. Player we were looking to get in on the action finds himself a 3K. Brazen's entries, like I said, they've been good. Finally, they convert off it after taking down Exit. They get the trade on Henny thanks to a really good flashbang thrown by Jota. Sometimes it's better just to, hang on to those flashbangs and trust in your teammates. I know it's always an attempt to support, but Jota, with the missed flash, cost Henny his life, and probably that's the round there. Credit to Brazen for capitalizing on every opportunity, though, as they have to against a squad like MIBR, and they do indeed find their second round over the last 3. See if they can cap it off here in the final round of the half, and Jota immediately gets a 2K onto Arzu and Dangerous. PRN peeks out to support. He finds Polo and Mike. It's not looking good.
A little desperate spray for Grape. But this is looking like it might be a bit of a whimper on the tail end of what has been a very tough half for Brazen.
Yeah.
Positive note, they will be headed over to the more favored side. There's a chance. chance to make something of this game. They're going to be headed into a crosshair with 4 players close at hand, though. So this round, probably not that chance. They've got a player isolated. They know it. That's just going to bring more crosshairs pointed their way. Now at this point, they should know that both players are here. And it's a massacre. It's complete execution. And there's just no chance of getting away. We'll head to the half.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Well, we're back into it. Welcome back to the second half. Let's see if Brazen are showing up here, because we need to see a little bit of stiffness from them in this defense. They really can't afford to let a single round slip, to be quite frank. It has to start in this pistol. Well, they've got a nice setup here in towards mid. Arranges the fight. Exit, though, is going to take first blood. And now Arzu back to the corner. They just couldn't connect on the headshots. The idea worked. The flashbang caught MIBR off guard, but Brazen couldn't get the pistol kills through. Now the B site is completely vacant, and guess what MIBR is headed towards? A B site plant, and this goes from bad to worse. Brazen, at least Dangerous will find that kill. Had to do it. Otherwise, this was out of the realm of possibility. As it is, it's still a very tough ask. They got to come back through the corner, and they need to fight. They need this pistol. They need to win here. The save isn't even a possibility. And, well, it's all going to be down to Infinite. Looking for this pick, looking for these shots. He does have some time to work with. There is a kit closer in towards the site, but he's not got the life.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like the idea from Brazen, and I have liked most of their openings throughout Ancient. The thing is, while the utility is good, the shots are not connecting as consistently as they need to, and that's been their biggest issue. So over towards mid, they do some damage, but the bodies don't drop, and at the end, it made it interesting with a few frags that went in their direction, but MIBR were never really troubled too much. They were trying to tuck in when it was a few more players standing for Brazen. Once the last one standing, they kind of chased it. He gets one more, but that's it. So MIBR need 2 more rounds, and this one is over. And on to map number 2, which will be Nuke, which is MIBR's map pick. They look very good there over their last few matches, so it doesn't get any easier for Brazen, to say the least.
No, it does not. No, it does not. Aggression coming in from Dangerous. He's aggressively postured towards the B main with a flashbang. This could be a really effective peek. He's going to go for it. There's the flash. There's the clear. He gets the kill, so it works out very nicely. That's a beautiful setup. It's an effective one and a good way to mitigate the risk of pistols. Nicely done from Brazen. Following it up is going to be tricky, especially because, again, their utility is just so limited.
Dang.
JOTA finds the space, finds this ground. It does seem like MIBR going to finish here. Comes the execution. There's the first kill. Decent damage done with that pistol. Might soften them up for the other players. But JOTA is just such a nightmare to deal with. Such a tough player to contain. He's already found 27 kills. We're in round 17.
Oh my
I mean, he has 10 more kills than we have rounds. This is an individually monstrous performance on a scale that is tough to comprehend.
And we also have to give credit to Exit and Henny, right, on that push, because they allowed JOTA to focus in on Cave by taking care of business towards short B. So yeah, just a great team effort, but obviously JOTA, who's known for these types of performances, is indeed popping off.
Yeah,
unbelievable pace. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, you look at any of his teammates, right? 15-9, 15-5, 13-5. Those are crazy good performances. But then when you've got 27-5 up at the lead, it's wild that even with everybody hitting this hard, he is still finding enough of the fights to even get this many kills.
It's 1.59 frags per round, Mike.
It's a stupid number of them.
Yeah.
More than a kill and a half a round.
Yeah.
Just insane. This is to quote an old phrase, not normally. He's got no Mac 10 in this one. Just, I guess wants to have a little added challenge. I don't know what the idea of this is. It must be spawn based. Is he just going for a fast play? Are they just ripping a fast play off of it?
My guess is a fast play.
Where is
just
he?
Trying to... He's at the back.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're just going to rock mid or A.
I mean, he'll have the movement speed advantage, so he can easily outpace his teammates here, but I'm guessing A main. Just pop into A.
They're trying to put this one to bed. They're going to maybe throw just a quick left jab. That's exactly what's going on. Quick jab here. Try and completely unsettle this. Set up some utility in towards mid. Maybe just send JOTA through it. Smokes in. Util out. It's all going to be on Infinite, to be quite frank. He's got to smoke down, but they're going through this. They're going through this. They're actually going to spam him through this. So nothing doing for Infinite. Next contestant, Polo. I think he's going to mount a horse and try and hit a ball with the mallet. I'm not really sure how Polo works, but let's see if Polo knows how Counter-Strike does, because this one is a tough ask. He's getting spammed down. He's lost his teammate. Arzu did manage to connect on the one, so that's something doing. But this is just a fight that's not designed for the CTs to win, and that's going to be our first map put away. A beautiful victory here from MIBR, an absolute stomping, to be quite frank, 16-2. And reminder, that was Brazen's pick.
It was. And there were some bright spots for Brazen, right? Yes, it was a stomping on the scoreline end in terms of frags, but at least their strategies, their flashbangs, their utility usage was pretty good overall. They managed to get some trades off it. Mike, I'm trying to get some positives.
I was going to say, I'm impressed